It's not only great to be here in Springfield, but great to be here in Massachusetts. As Liz said, we've been so proud to call this state home, and with our office in Cambridge. In 2017, Google created $12.5 billion of economic activity in the state of Massachusetts.
Now, Google just didn't take a dart and throw it against a dartboard and say, well, we'll come to Springfield, Massachusetts. Their representative used a very, very good word in their media interviews and print media of a good four-letter word: jobs.
Grow with Google is Google's initiative to create economic opportunity for everyone. And the way that we're doing that is by offering free training and tools on our learning hub, google.com/grow, and by taking all of these tools and trainings to cities and communities like Springfield. We picked Springfield because of its robust ecosystem of nonprofit organizations, educational organizations, workforce development groups. It just is clearly a community that has an appetite for the kinds of programs that make up Grow with Google.
I think this is reflective of the innovation and creativity that abounds across America today. People that desire through meetups to build startups. And I think rewarding innovation and creativity still is a very important part of the American economy.
As was said today, I can't even tell you how many times I use Google in a given day to access information. I mean, basically the portal to the internet is Google. And if you're a small business, especially one in Western Mass, maybe a little bit outside the beaten path, maybe you don't have traditional access to the kind of networks in a big city like Boston or New York, Google and social media and the internet are essential to getting the word out about your business, to connecting with customers, to connecting with suppliers, to managing your business.
Oh, I think, again, it's another thing that puts the city of Springfield back on the map. Springfield is the home of innovation and entrepreneurship. 50 to 52 innovations and inventions created right here in Springfield. When you look at it now, it's back to the future, but you have Tech Spring, Tech Foundry, Valley Ventures. Google being here is going to help people enhance their skills, enhance their careers, and in turn enhance their businesses.
I think it's just very, very important that government be there to support innovation, to support innovators, and we need to make sure that government is doing its part to, for example, make sure that the internet is free and open. Things like net neutrality protections, things like broadband internet access. It's important to recognize we still have dozens, of over 40 communities in Western Massachusetts that still don't have access to high-speed internet, and we have many, many families, even in communities like Springfield that technically are hooked up. Those families don't have the access that they need. So we need to continue to do our part in government to build the infrastructure, to build those cable lines, to bring in high-speed fiber, to bring in high-speed public Wi-Fi networks. And we also, frankly, need to work on and lean on partners and folks in the private sector like Google to do their part as well.
It's clear that Springfield has an appetite for digital skills and entrepreneurship, and we've been so excited to work with the organizations here like FutureWorks because we can't do it alone. And change happens on the ground through the work of local organizations, and we rely on local organizations to tell us what's working and not working so that we can continue to evolve and change. And we really see this as a catalyst for ongoing partnership with the organizations of Springfield, who are also dedicated to creating to helping people get the skills they need for the jobs of today and the jobs of tomorrow.
So you can visit google.com/grow any point to find resources, and we even have it segmented if you're a job seeker, a small business owner, if you are a developer, etc. So that's really easy to navigate. And then if you are still in the Springfield area, look up the partners that we're working with at g.co/grow Springfield, and you'll have a better sense of the organizations that will be carrying some of these digital skills and workshops and trainings moving forward.
So what kinds of things are in here that can help out a small business or a nonprofit?
Yeah, so I'd say the most important thing is that all of Google's suite, G Suite, is very collaborative. So if you're a two-man show, a one-man show, or you have 50 employees working for you, we use Google G Suite all the time. So being able to all access the same tools, look at the same document, not have to save different versions of it. It's always a live document. People can comment on it, give their feedback. You can show people different things, and you can all collaborate as if you are constantly pinging someone things you need them to do or to look at. So why don't I go ahead and show you a couple things in Google Drive that I think are really helpful for small businesses.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. So when you're in Google Drive, which you access from your Gmail account, so in Gmail, these little buttons, you'll click on Google Drive, and say you wanted to start a new document where you're going to share a speech with someone that you're writing. This is the document that would open. The first thing I would do is title it. So I'd say, talk at Grow with, with Grow with Google. Oh, back up here. And now your document has a name. So here you would type the things that you want to say. So meet with small businesses, learn about Google Drive, and learn about Sheets. So say this is your list of to-do items, but then I wanted to share it with you. So you click up here and you go to share. And this is where you would enter your email address. So you would just type in the email address. I think we'll just call, I think there's a Grow with Google. Go. And you would just click send, and it would send the spreadsheet to them. So another thing to keep in mind is some people that you send it to, you might want them to be able to edit the document. So if I wanted to share it with you, I want your feedback, I want you to tell me what you think, I want you to make edits for me, then I want you to have this pencil next to your name so that you can edit it. But say I wanted to, at the end, send this to my client and I don't want them to edit it, I would give them view access, which they get this little eyeball. So that means they can read everything, but all they can do is see it.
So I don't even need to export it as a PDF. In that case, I just share the document with them, and then even if I need to make edits, they're reflected on the document that they're viewing.
Yes, that's exactly right. So if I gave you view access and said save changes, now if I made a change and I said, I don't want to teach about Sheets, I want to teach about Docs, you would never know that that change happened, and I wouldn't have to re-download it as a PDF and send it to you. So exactly what you said. And you can change access at any time. So maybe just tonight, I want you to be able to edit it, but once the night's over, I want you to never be able to edit it again. You would just go in here and click Can Edit and save, and then later tonight, change it to Can View. This third access setting, Can Comment, means that people can add comments to the document. So they could say, hey Jess, can you explain more about this? But that won't actually impact the integrity of the document. They can just ask you questions and maybe add some comments or some feedback throughout the document.